There are some things that are too good to keep a secret. Like how your Amex Platinum card helps you have the perfect trip. I'd like to check into the Centurion Lounge. Or how it seems like you always get those hard-to-snag tables.
Ooh, yum.
And how you get the most out of select can't-miss events. With access to the Centurion Lounge, Resi Priority Notify, and Amex card member benefits at select events, you'll have to share. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/withAmex.
Sound is personal, intimate, and emotive.
Just like this podcast.
We are audiostack.ai.
We combine AI writing.
The best synthetic voices like ours.
With production like music and mastering.
And deliver them to be heard, be it ads, podcasts, or VOs for video.
Just like this ad you're listening to right now.
However, we have millions of spots just like this on podcasts.
And rather than hearing from us, we want to hear from you.
How would you like to win an AI audio campaign for free?
Do you work with businesses, products, events, or causes that could benefit from free promotion on podcasts in the coming month?
Tell us how you might use synthetic voices.
Or dynamically change ads for a comedy podcast like this versus history, science, or music. Go to audiostack.ai/contest, and your company could be heard by millions. See webpage for T's and C's.
Childproofing people's homes is hard, but Duracell is making it just a bit simpler. Not only are they committed to educating parents, caregivers, and medical professionals about the importance of battery safety, they make the only lithium coin batteries with a non-toxic bitter coating to help discourage children from swallowing them. Duracell even features child-secure packaging designed to avoid accidental opening. Learn more at Duracell.com/powersafely. Available on 2032, 2025, and 2016 sizes.
Family Talk with Straight Talk.
You give and you give. It's time to get with Straight Talk Wireless. You get a reliable 5G network and unlimited data, and you get to choose who joins your family plan starting as low as $25 a line.
Does it have to be family?
It can be family or people you like.
Get more lines and more savings. Switch to Straight Talk for family plan starting as low as $25 a line per month for 4 lines. Find us at Walmart and straighttalk.com. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com. Family plan discount with 4 lines, all on the Silver Unlimited plan. Taxes and fees apply.
If your business needs a new application, then developers will have to write code. A lot of code. If an application needs to be modernized, then you'll need time, resources, and caffeine. If that sounds daunting, then you need Watson X Code Assistant. AI designed to multiply developer productivity so you can generate code quickly. Let's create a more modern foundation for business with Watson X Code Assistant. Learn more at ibm.com/code assistant. IBM. Let's create.
Second date update.
If you see a cute somebody out in the wild, I can tell you what animals would do.
Wait, why are safari?
But it might make you blush.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Sorry, I had to let it out. I couldn't help myself.
Well, that's just how love works in the animal world. But
that's right.
With humans, it's a little bit of a different story. In general, a lot of guys get too scared to approach if they spot an attractive woman out in the wild.
Well, we are like praying mantises.
Just rip a guy's head off right after you're done with us.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the thing. The fear tends to take over. But one of our listeners says he found a way to conquer that fear by using a game, apparently. It's interesting.
Yeah, usually women don't like it when you play games.
I don't know how it works, so let's welcome Richard to the show. Richard, how you doing, man?
Good. How you doing, guys?
Oh, man, are you a happy guy, Richard? Coming in
Yep.
hot. I like it.
Like a dating hack, bro?
Yeah, what's this like game or strategy that you use when you approach women?
Well, it's a familiar game to all of you, I bet, but we play it in a different way. So,
Okay.
Me and my buddy, when we're out, in a public place, where we're around gorgeous women or women in general, and what we do is we shoot rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, to see who gets to go talk to her first or something?
Whoever loses is the one that has to go and strike up conversation.
Because you're both so timid about it.
Okay.
That's funny.
That's actually kind of smart.
Yeah.
Because either
forces you.
Either way, one of you has to approach and make a move.
This is like what I do with my little brother when someone has to pick something up, get off the couch, It's
Okay, that's interesting. I guess that's fun too. So did that happen to you recently?
Yeah, I mean, as you might expect, the rejection rate is pretty high, but you'd also be surprised how often it works.
Okay.
Hey.
And I'm guessing it worked this time since you're on the phone with us.
Yep, exactly. My buddy's paper covered my rock, and we were at the park one day, and there was a cute girl just sort of sitting on a blanket. Walked over and introduced myself, and her name is Hannah.
And she liked your paper, huh?
Yeah, go figure.
Do you tell them about the date? Like, do you say, "Hey, how are you?"
Oh no! This is between my pal and me.
Okay, I was gonna say because then that's the reason.
I mean, you've done this so many times. Do you have a go-to opening line that you use when you lose Rochambeau and have to approach?
No, not really. You use the same line. It's like anything else. It just gets tired and you're not into it.
Yeah. So what'd you say to Hannah?
I just said, "Hey, how are you? It's gorgeous out." And she said,
the ladies in this room just both swooned at the same time.
Love talking about the weather.
The weather.
The weather. I know. It's stupid as it is. It worked.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not a line. Like, that's nice.
Yeah,
it feels normal and relaxed.
So were you able to get her number off of that?
Yeah, and we talked for a little while, and we set up a dinner date, like a proper date, downtown at a nice place.
Oh.
All right. How did nice dinner go? That's exciting.
It went really well, and we were in there for like about close to 2 hours, like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Okay.
I mean, just taking our time, casual conversation, and she looked hot. I mean, she looked so good. So it's one of those things where I wanted to kind of prolong the fun for as long as I could, but it had to end.
Of course.
So we walked outside, and there's like one of these live remote TV crews doing, person on the street interview stuff.
Wait, in a positive way or at your restaurant just is getting shut down for health violations?
No, nothing to do with the restaurant. They wanted to ask people about like crime in downtown.
Okay.
Have you heard about rogue people playing rock, paper, scissors in parks? Harassing women.
So
busted. So they asked me, and I'm a bit of a ham, so I was like, all right.
Oh, this is your chance. Okay.
That's fun.
You did a TV interview in the middle of your date?
I did.
Wow.
Oh, that's so funny.
So did my thing, and then we sort of moved on from there. I didn't get a kiss. I got like a big hug.
Really? Because you're famous now. That you've
say,
been on the
Yeah,
Are
right.
you like funny in the interview, or you're being like dead serious talking about? I don't know.
I tried to be sincere, but I'm still trying to be lighthearted about it.
Yeah.
I could just see it being
Wonder
a
if you
turn off
impressed
if you're
her.
seeing someone do that.
Yeah. But I don't think the local TV news stations would appreciate like a comedian coming on and joking about the crime in their
I
city.
wish they would ask me.
They
man.
really should.
Just one time.
Ratings would go up.
You hear
though.
that, Channel 7? I'm waiting.
Okay, so you said you ended with a long hug, and that seems pretty good. What's happened since then?
Not a lot, and that's why I'm kind of talking to you guys.
Oh,
no.
man. God, you should have used that moment to be like, come back to my place. We'll watch the 11 o'clock news
Oh,
together.
that's smart, Brooke. Brooke is all the lines, man. She knows how to get people back to her place.
Yeah, that's right, Jose.
Man, I need you to come with me and my buddy to the park.
All right, so have you spoken to her at all since then?
No, it's been silent, like no communication back.
Oh, dang.
no.
God, everything sounds so good. It's a mystery.
I know.
That's what I thought.
Criminal act.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
just happy
know.
that we have a famous person on the phone with us now to boost the ratings of this second date update.
That's right.
We're going to come back and call Hannah for you right after this.
Second date update.
Who would have thought a little rock, scissors, paper, RSP, could lead to some TLC?
No one ever said it's rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
And
Jeff.
even
Yeah.
HPV.
Hey, I don't know what that stands
No,
for,
there's
but
a-
it sounds hot.
Actually, the odds are very high.
Yeah.
Get your vaccine.
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
That didn't happen, though, because they only hugged. They just hugged at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Too many weird acronyms coming together there, but I bring
How
it
aggressive
up.
was the hug?
Yeah.
No? All right.
I don't think so. I only bring it up because that's how our listener Richard met Hannah. A game of rock, paper, scissors led to a fancy dinner date that eventually led to a TV interview with the local news.
Dude, that's the wildest part.
And somewhere along the way, it must have gotten off the tracks because now he's reaching out to us for help.
Yeah, totally. We never heard, it seemed like you enjoyed the TV interview, but did she say anything about it?
I don't know. She kind of got in on it. I pulled her into the interview, and so it was, both of us talking to the reporter. So
that's good.
Oh,
yeah.
She wanted
and
to.
the hug was after.
Okay.
All right. It's gonna be bad if she just walked away in the middle of the
Oh my
interview or
God.
something.
Do you think that the reporter realized that she was interviewing someone that was on a first date?
Oh,
You
I
know
don't
what I mean?
know.
Like, that's so funny.
I'm nervous because we're not just calling one famous person, we're possibly calling two famous people.
Oh,
so
wow.
pressure is on. Here we go. Let's see if Hannah picks up.
Her phone's probably ringing off the hook
I
after
know.
that interview.
Hello?
Hi, we're looking to speak with Hannah.
Who's calling?
Oh.
This is a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Maybe this is her agent.
Okay.
Is this Hannah?
It is. How can I help you?
Hi, Hannah.
Hey.
We're doing something on our show. It's a segment called a second date update.
Hi, Hannah.
And
Wow, there's a lot of you on the line there. Hi.
Yeah, we're a radio show.
you're probably disappointed that this isn't like a crime podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, we heard you give good local television interviews.
Oh, wow. How'd you hear about that?
You give good local radio interviews?
We heard about it because a guy that you went out with recently, Richard, told us about your date.
Did you just, ugh?
Oh, wow.
Is that what I heard?
It was more of an O, but yeah, we can go with ugh.
I think it was a mix of you and ick. It was just a ugh.
Okay. Well, we were calling to try and ask you some questions to figure out how you felt about Richard and how you felt about the date.
Yeah.
Because he told us a lot about it.
Okay.
Like, I could just tell you what we know is you met him at a park. You must have thought he was pretty charming because you went out to dinner with him at a nice restaurant and said you had a great time, and you even got interviewed by the local news
Yeah, it sounds like a cool day.
right after it was done.
You said you
Right,
guys-
Alexis?
So weird.
Very cool.
Wait, what's so weird? The date was so weird or the news
No,
part?
like that you guys are calling me. It's just weird.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
we are
that makes
weird,
sense.
too.
I understand.
That makes sense.
But we're just trying to help get Richard some answers here because he's a little bit confused why there hasn't been a second meetup.
I'm not quite sure what he told you, but
It's
Pretty
most
much
of
what-
what I just said with
sounds like everything. Well, I guess the news thing was kind of the issue.
It was an issue?
Oh,
He
really?
said that they just interviewed you about like local crime and how you felt about it.
That part's true, but I don't know if he told you that he actually noticed the news people first and kind of ran over to them because he said it was his dream to be on the local news.
That's kind of endearing, though.
All he said was that he was a ham.
Yeah.
And so he was totally fine being interviewed.
He doesn't shy away from that.
And there's all kind of personalities. Some people are like, oh my God, my moment. And some people are like, this sounds terrifying.
Is that a
So-
turnoff to you? Like he's kind of fame hungry?
I mean, I don't know if it was fame hungry, but just like the whole thing was just really like just too much. Like,
What do you mean?
okay. So apparently the local news was doing a story about some kind of purse snatcher, an event that had like literally just happened that night.
Oh, no.
Oh, I thought it was like more generic the way he described it. Okay.
No, it was not generic. And apparently this has been happening repeatedly in the area.
Okay.
Okay. This purse snatcher person?
And this is where it gets really creepy and weird.
Creepy.
Yeah, he mentioned that he saw the guy, the purse snatcher guy, while we were walking into the restaurant for our date.
Did he, though?
What?
I mean, maybe he did.
I don't know. I mean, he said he's like giving the news reporter, a physical description. Like, this guy's got shifty eyes. He might have had something under his jacket.
What? He's making it all up?
Or is that what you're thinking?
That's what it seems like. And then, like, he goes through this whole description of this purse snatcher person and then looks right into the camera and says, and if you don't believe me, just ask my girlfriend, and then kind of pulls me into the frame.
Oh, there it is.
That's it.
Exactly where
Okay.
Yeah.
He did mention that you were on TV for a bit, but I didn't realize that was how.
No, he like yanked me into the frame. I was kind of standing off to the side, like deciding whether or not I should just dip.
So, did you show off your man or what?
This was our first date, and I mean, the park was nice, the date was nice, but at this point, I'm like, wait, you're talking about me? Like, I'm your girlfriend? We've only known each other for like 3 hours. Are you kidding me right
And
now?
I was totally going to give gave him the benefit of the doubt. Like, well, maybe he did see the purse snatcher and didn't want to tell you.
And the best part is afterwards, he tells me that he's super proud of me and I did great on camera.
You did.
That's a nice compliment to get,
Come
I guess.
on.
I mean, maybe he
Okay.
meant like, hey, friend that's a girl, girlfriend.
No guy ever means
No.
that.
He made it like I'm his girlfriend and that if the news people don't believe him, then he can just double check with me because I saw the guy too.
Oh, yes. Well, I know that it was awkward when he pulled you into the TV interview. So now we're going to even it out and make it awkward by pulling him into this phone interview.
Ask our boyfriend.
That doesn't feel
Oh my God, I should have known better.
Because he's, on the other line wanting to talk to you.
Thanks for the
Yeah,
shout.
hey, Hannah.
Hey, big guy, how's it going?
Big
guy.
Oh, I've never been called that. That hurts.
It did hurt.
this
That hurts.
Yeah.
Oh
This is
man.
like way twisted around, you guys. Like,
Yeah, you twisted it.
Oh.
I'm saying that this is kind of embellishing what happened. I mean, I think I saw the purse snatcher guy. You were right there with me. I mean, and face it. I mean, if there was a guy who was going to be downtown snatching purses, just look at that dude and think, okay.
Well,
that's
yeah,
the
I
purse snatcher guy.
we saw a guy. We saw lots of guys. But, like, that doesn't mean that he's the purse snatcher and that you have
Tell
to go on
me he
camera.
didn't look like as guilty or sketchy or something.
I mean, yeah, he looked a little sketchy, but I don't know that that's the purse snatcher, and I'm not going to go accusing him of being the purse snatcher on local TV.
Was he holding a purse?
No.
Was he holding several purses? That's the key.
No, he was just walking by quickly in a dark outfit.
He already ditched the purchase in the alley.
He's good at his craft.
But he wasn't wearing a trench coat or anything. It wasn't like he was hiding stuff under the coat.
So he's like a normal person.
Yeah, but wait. You were the one that said, look at that dude with like the bandana on. Like who wears the freaking bandana?
You were describing him, and I was trying to help you find the word. I was like, you mean, you said he had something on his head. I'm like, oh, do you mean a bandana?
Wait, did you say that on television?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh,
God.
That's messed
You guys
up.
like going for a walk in the park, and now it's like in the hunt for crimes.
All right. Well, this is clearly irresponsible on Richard's part.
Really?
Well,
It is embellishing on his
I would
part,
say
I think.
it's shared responsibility. I mean,
No,
she
you
brought
are the
accessories
embellisher.
on this. If they brought this guy into your studio and you took a look at him, you'd be like, "Yep, purse snatcher."
That's
I
so
think-
I'd be like, no
unfair.
hookup, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
or
saying?
they'd come into the studio and be like, which one of you did it?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We're pretty shifty ourselves.
I'd probably already be friends with him.
Well, the real snatching that we're interested in is the snatching of hearts and love.
Oh, God.
That's the whole goal of
she
this
just-
segment.
So illegal.
She just threw up a little bit in her mouth
Well-
when you said that, I think.
Oh.
The reason that we called you, Hannah, is because Richard wants to go out with you again. I mean,
oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. she
Maybe
says.
that's a good thing.
yeah.
I mean, are we going to have a date on television this time?
No.
No.
I want you guys to go out again, and I think the only appropriate way to decide this is by doing rock, paper, scissors. And if you both have the same exact thing, then you know that it's meant to be and you can go out.
If it's a tie.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'll do rock, paper, scissors for a date. Okay.
You will?
I will count to 3 on 3. Both shout out the
Yeah,
name
shout it. We
of
can't
what
see.
you're
This is good for
throwing.
radio.
It is good for radio, and this is the one time that we're going to do this.
All right.
Unless it works, and then we're going to do rock, paper, scissors on the
Every
10s.
single one.
Every
On the
single day.
10s.
So here we go. Both ready? 1, 2, 3.
Paper.
Why would you go with paper first? It's always rock. What are you thinking?
Paper covers rock. I win. Let's
That's
go.
not the rules of the game.
He wasn't listening.
You're out.
At least we started with rock, paper, scissors, and we ended that way.
Sure, that was fun.
And we solved the local crime in the meantime, too.
Hey, we may be on the local news.
Shifty eyes and
Lord.
something under the jacket. Keep a lookout.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Oh, man. I'm just bummed
What?
for our listeners.
Why?
Because we won't be doing rock, paper, scissors on the 10s starting Monday morning.
Man,
I was
I
gonna
thought
be-
it was going to actually replace phone taps.
Yeah.
We just call
too.
people and battle them.
You just got Rochambeau.
It was about to be the hottest segment in all of radio, but... Oh, man.
Darn.
I blame Alexis.
Yeah.
Why?
Too.
I don't know. You didn't like it.
Yeah,
I
you
love
play.
rock, paper, scissors. That's how I handle all life's problems.
And look, I do feel like we should say... if you talk to the news, don't lie or embellish stories just to make it sound better. I know that nobody watches the local news and you think that you're trying to help, but Brooke has journalist friends who work over there. They need real stories.
They actually work really hard.
Don't confuse them with your lies.
No, they're just trying to help the community out and save democracy all at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, one man on the street interview at a time.
Yeah.
Oof, that was boring. Maybe you should lie. But email the show, and we're not lying. We're going to help you with your dating life. Call that person who's not calling you back. Go check out all of our Second Date podcasts, wherever you get yours, at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Sound is personal, intimate, and emotive.
Just like this podcast.
We are audiostack.ai.
We combine AI writing,
The best synthetic voices like ours.
With production like music and mastering.
And deliver them to be heard, be it ads, podcasts, or VOs for video.
just like this ad you're listening to right now.
However, we have millions of spots just like this on podcasts.
And rather than hearing from us, we want to hear from you.
How would you like to win an AI audio campaign for free?
Do you work with businesses, products, events, or causes that could benefit from free promotion on podcasts in the coming month?
Tell us how you might use synthetic voices.
Or dynamically change ads for a comedy podcast like this versus history, science, or music. Go to audiostack.ai/contest, and your company could be heard by millions. See webpage for T's and C's.
Childproofing people's homes is hard, but Duracell is making it just a bit simpler. Not only are they committed to educating parents, caregivers, and medical professionals about the importance of battery safety, they make the only lithium coin batteries with a non-toxic bitter coating to help discourage children from swallowing them. Duracell even features child-secure packaging designed to avoid accidental opening. Learn more at Duracell.com/powersafely. Available on 2032, 2025, and 2016 sizes.
Does money stress you out? Let Facet flip your financial chaos into clarity.
Finding Facet immediately put us at ease.
Facet's innovative approach to financial planning ensures your money works as hard as you do, enabling members to experience the joys of having your finances in order.
And that makes us Facet for life now, I guess.
Visit Facet.com, FACET.com to learn more. This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth is an SEC-registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice. These testimonials are from current Facet members who are not compensated. All opinions are their own and not a guarantee of a similar outcome.
You know that vibe? When you're rolling in your all-new Camry and you and wifey aren't seeing eye to eye? Woo, that's icy. Well, here's what you do. Use the available 12.3-inch multimedia touchscreen to pull up you all's favorite crooner. The minute she hears that high note floating from the available JBL premium audio,
oh, baby,
you'll know you just went from icy to thawed out. The vibe just shifted for the better with the all-new Camry. Toyota, let's go places.
This sun season, evolve your sun care with new Banana Boat 360 coverage. With advanced control mist, it's a new way to spray. An all-new bottle means an all-new mist experience that smells great and is incredibly light on your skin. Better control with coverage you can count on. Tap the trigger lightly to cover targeted areas or pull for a long, continuous spray, ensuring long-lasting Banana Boat protection. Plus, it's refillable. From sweat-resistant sport formula to kids SPF 50+. Shop Banana Boat 360 Mist at Walmart, Target, or Amazon.